Hello, this is Coach Chad here down here at Northwest Internal Arts, and we're talking with Russell here. He's been training with Professor Pattison for about 10 years now, and I wanted to ask him, what's keeping you training, Russell?
Well, I like it. I keep training because I'm still learning a lot. I'm still always developing, which is kind of one of the things with Tai Chi. There's no end to how far you can refine yourself. I mean, it's moved way beyond just learning a form for me, but I guess that would be the short of it. I'm still getting a lot of benefit out of training.
That sounds great. Now, are there any particular benefits that you could kind of share with to give people an idea of what you mean by, kind of cultivating or honing yourself?
Yeah, sure. I can still walk.
What do you mean by that?
The big thing, one of the big aha moments for me with my practice, I'd already been training with him for, I think it was like 4 or 5 years when this happened, but I was riding my bike and I went down on some ice and I broke my hip. And this was bad. This was a very unpleasant experience. And it cut it short a little bit, by the time I finally got to the hospital and got checked out, they were telling me I wasn't going to walk again. I told them what I did. Well, I mean, not never walk, but I was always going to have a limp. They told me I wasn't going to be kicking or doing anything like that. And this is just kind of heartbreaking. As I got a little bit further into the recovery, I found out that it wasn't as bad as they said, for one, but even then, they were telling me I'd still walk with a limp, and it'd be probably more than a year before I got back to anything even relatively mild. But as soon as I got the clearance to put weight on the leg, which was at about the month mark when the bones had started to set, I started training. And so at first it was just using the standing meditation stuff, and I could only I couldn't put full weight on it, and I could only do it for a few seconds, but I'd start at 10 seconds, and then the next day I went for 12, and so on. And 3 months later I was back in the studio kicking. So I credit it with the fact that I can walk.